Hey, what's happening? Give one Sir James coming at you guys with another video, and in today's video I'm here to give you guys my unboxing of this Asus monitor, and I'm really excited for this due to the fact that I could finally get rid of that old TV back there and have a proper PC monitor to be put in its place, and then I could give that one to my little sister, so therefore it's kind of a win-win situation. So I went over the Best Buy today, kind of see what was available, and at first I was considering of getting one of those ultra-wide monitors, which would be great, but the problem was the only one that they had there was relatively small in terms of size, and I want something that's a little bit bigger. I mean, I like the ultra wide design, but I also want something that's a little bit bigger as well. I mean, at least somewhere close to the 27-inch mark minimum. But anyways, I went with this one right here. So let me go ahead, lift this up and show you guys. So this is the Asus, this is the Design Series MX279 LCD monitor, which of course has a frameless design, IPS display, LED backlit technology, the 178-degree viewing angle, which I thought was pretty cool. There's also an inboard sound card, which I don't really care about because I have speakers, and of course 2 HDMI outputs and all that fun stuff. So the point is, this had a really nice design to it, and I think it would look great getting rid of my old one and to replace with this. So let's go ahead and just get straight into this because I really want to get started by using this. All right, and overall this box was actually pretty heavy. I figured it would be a lot lighter, but for some reason it's not so light. All right, so the tape is cut. Go ahead and see how this goes. With a tab, and it should just pop right up. Let's see, what does it say back here? Assembling monitor base. All right, so I don't need any additional tools, which is good. And detaching the base. Oh yeah, still sounds simple enough. All right, is that in the shot? I don't know, it was kind of weird to figure out how I was going to unbox this for you guys. All right, so I think, yeah, we're good. All right, so first off, we have our instruction booklet, which don't really care about. We also have, let's see, what is this? It looks like you get additional accessories. So if you have a computer, and depending on what ports you have, there are different things here. So this one looks like a DVI to HDMI. So if you guys only have DVI ports, you do get a cable included. And of course, you are good to go on that. So technically, you save a few bucks there if you don't have that. And this will be, I believe, your VGA. And I'm not gonna lie, unboxing monitors is a little bit awkward for me because the only time I really unboxed a monitor was I think a year or two ago when I did the PlayStation Display refurbished model from Newegg's eBay page, which I still love to this date. And yeah, so yeah, these are Vga cables, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably have these. So there you guys go. Then of course you have your audio cable. So there's that, so you can hook them up directly to your computer, or if you have speakers, then you don't really need this. In this case, you got some additional accessories. We have a portion of the power units, and this has its own little power brick. I think the reason for that is because they're trying to keep it for a more slimmer design. I mean, I'm just making a personal guess here, but there is your power brick right there. So you just plug in one side, this will go into the monitor, this will go into the brick, and then of course into an outlet. Simple as that. And then we have our base. Now the base for this one has, they call it the sundial base because it looks like a sundial, which I thought was pretty cool. Right, so here we go. Nice, I'm glad it's more of a matte finish along the ring here. But in the inner sides, of course, it has that shine to it. Kind of looks like something from Tron Legacy, you know, the identity discs. All you need to do is toss this, and here you guys go. Of course, this is where the monitor goes, and this is why I was kind of curious how the assembly went, because you have this little screw here, which you could use a coin, a flathead screwdriver, or there's a little piece here that you could just turn. So easy as that. And this will go like this. move that out of the way, and then we just have the monitor. So let me go ahead and get the monitor out, move the box out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and assemble everything. All right, so there's the monitor. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Whoa. Okay, so that's kind of falling apart. I want to try to assemble it right now before we reveal everything. All right, so assembly, this goes on like so. I don't think you guys could see that. Well, yeah, you can kind of see that. All right, so right now I'm basically using the tab that was provided and screwing this in, and then just like that, it is ready to go. Go ahead, tilt this up a little bit. Oh, there we go. All right, so we guys ready? I mean, well, of course I'm ready. I'm pretty sure you guys are ready. All right, so here we go. Here is the reveal. Boom, look at that. That looks nice. I thought there was something in my lens there for a second, but it's a little bit of dust that's really bothering me right now. So there is the monitor. Pretty cool. If we flip it around on the back here, I'm going to go ahead and go over the ports for you guys. Of course, we're going to get rid of this plastic here in just a second. But you have two HDMI monitors. Of course, you also have your VGA slot as well. You have your audio cable. The other one is your headphone jack, and of course for your power supply. And then that's pretty much it for that. Now this does not come with a remote. However, everything involves touch sensitive buttons right here on the bottom hand side. And I know touch sensitive buttons are a little bit picky when it comes to a lot of people, and I myself don't really like them too much. But what's nice about these is that they have little bumps on the bottom, so it's almost like you're pressing a button, but not exactly. But you know, because of the bumps, you will know exactly when the buttons are being pressed, and I think that's a really cool feature. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is that I'm going to go ahead and get things cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and switch out my monitors, and then I'll let you guys know what do I think overall. So let's go ahead and get straight to it. Welcome back, everyone. It's been about a couple seconds for you, but it's been a few hours for me since I have last spoken to you, to the point where I was already editing the unboxing video for you guys to enjoy. But as you guys can see, I have everything hooked up and ready to go, and overall it just makes the visual aspect of my desk look a heck of a lot better now that I got rid of the old 6 to 7 year old TV that I was using as a monitor. Now I have something that's a little bit more modern and of course makes sense to have. But overall, first impressions is really good. The process of hooking it up, of course, was easy. As you guys noticed, you didn't need any special tools. But once I had like the screen hooked up and ready to go, I only had to change a minor setting, which was the contrast, because I noticed that the contrast was super low for some odd reason by default. And basically I had to go to the menu settings, which even though these are touch sensitive buttons, they are easy to use, but at the same time they're super sensitive. So be careful when you're pressing these, by the way. But the point is, I had to go in there, and the contrast for whatever reason was set at 60% while the brightness was at 100. So as soon as I fixed the contrast, then everything was basically picture perfect of how it was with the display model. So therefore, to the point where I'm extremely happy. Videos look great. You could also, play your games on this. But do keep in mind that if you're like one of those hardcore PC gamers, you're trying to get like zero input lag or whatever the case may be, like specific monitors that you want, this will not be the monitor that you want to get. But if you do like casual gaming, then you should have really no issue for this at all. But anyways, that's pretty much my initial videos. Kind of want to give you guys a quick little unboxing, let you guys know what I think. If you are interested in this model, I'll have a link in the description down below for you guys to check out. But until then, I am Sir James from Gamerfuzion.com, where we empower your gaming.